We often search for attraction in appearances, in fleeting charm, in words meant to impress. But the Stoics teach us that true allure is not found in what we show the world. It is forged within. It comes from mastery of the mind, control of the soul, and the quiet strength that radiates without effort. There are 4 habits rooted in the Stoic path that cultivate this invisible magnetism. These are not tricks. They are disciplines that command respect, not attention, that draw others without pursuit, and that make presence itself undeniable. Habit 1. Mastery over emotion. The first habit is mastery over emotion. Most people are carried like leaves on the wind, tossed by envy, anger, or fear. Their every reaction signals vulnerability. A mind enslaved to impulse is a mind unattractive, no matter the outward appearance. The Stoics, however, believed that true power lies in controlling the inner storm. Marcus Aurelius in Meditations wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A person who remains composed, who does not react with rashness or pettiness, commands a silent authority. This calmness draws others. It signals stability, confidence, and the rare mastery of self. It is the difference between shouting to be noticed and standing so firmly that attention is inevitable. Imagine someone insulted or challenged. The majority respond with noise, anger, or defensiveness. The Stoic responds with quiet, deliberate thought. No reaction is the loudest statement. Here, restraint becomes allure. The strength that does not need validation is irresistible. Habit 2. Purposeful action. The second habit is purposeful action. The world is full of movement without meaning. People speak and act to fill silence or to impress, not to create impact. But those who live according to virtue, according to reason, move with a gravity that attracts naturally. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." The disciplined pursuit of self-improvement, of daily growth radiates. Actions aligned with principles, integrity, kindness, courage, speak louder than words ever could. A person who focuses on mastery, on building themselves silently, becomes magnetic. Their presence signals direction and purpose, and people are drawn instinctively to those who embody a life of discipline and vision. There is beauty in consistency, in courage, in the relentless pursuit of self-mastery. Habit 3. Cultivate inner silence. The third habit is cultivating inner silence. In a world obsessed with noise, opinions, notifications, endless chatter, those who guard the stillness of their minds become magnetic. Silence is not emptiness, it is power waiting to be commanded. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Most people are trapped in the ceaseless noise of their thoughts and the endless reactions to external events. They speak to fill gaps, react to offense, or seek validation. This mental clamor diminishes presence and dissipates energy. The person who practices inner silence, however, moves differently. They observe before speaking. They reflect before acting. They measure every word, every glance, every gesture. This restraint draws attention because it signals mastery. A mind unshaken, a soul uncorrupted. People are instinctively drawn to those who are centered, whose presence carries weight and calm authority. Silence also deepens perception. By listening more than speaking, the Stoic understands others and the world more clearly. They respond with precision, not impulse. They act with intention, and in this space, every word and movement becomes potent. Habit 4. Practice gratitude for every challenge. The fourth habit is practicing gratitude, not for comfort or ease, but for every difficulty, every obstacle, every challenge that life places in our path. This is counterintuitive, for most see trials as burdens, but the Stoics teach us that adversity is the forge of character. Epictetus reminds us, Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. To respond to hardship with anger, complaint, or despair is to reveal weakness. To face it with acceptance, even appreciation, is to radiate strength. There is a quiet magnetism in the person who transforms every trial into fuel for growth. Gratitude tempers the ego. It teaches humility and perspective. It prevents the restless mind from seeking validation from external forces. Someone who habitually embraces challenges silently communicates resilience. They are unshakable because they have already mastered suffering. Others feel drawn to this strength, this composed confidence, because it signals a rare kind of inner freedom. The act of gratitude for challenge is subtle yet powerful. It turns struggle into refinement, pain into presence, and life itself into a proving ground for greatness.